Hey all my tarot junkies, thank you for tuning in to my channel. My name is Mizzweets and welcome to the next 5 days. The card that you have before you is our oracle card that says Protector with the image of the white stag. You are an old soul and your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken the powerful forces within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start off with the beginning of the week over here in this area represented by the Sun card, and then the middle of the week represented by the Ten of Wands, and then the end of the week represented by the King of Wands, and the end of the week represented by our other two oracle cards here. So let's start with our first oracle card. It says, those you love, love you. And then it's also paired with our Sun card here. So if you can look at our Sun card, I'm going to bring it up to you. The Sun card is basically a man who's in the center of his own universe, okay? So I feel like this could represent yourself. This could be saying that you are going to be recognized for the energy that you bring to a certain group of individuals. This could be your community. This could be your family or something like that, or your home. Someone is going to recognize the importance that you bring, or the worthiness that you bring to your table, okay? The sun is a very important object in our sky. It gives us warmth, it gives us energy, it lets our food grow, it lets the planet just become abundant with production of food and other things. And I feel like you are going to be the sun of your solar system right now. Either someone is going to recognize this, or someone is going to be affected by this, meaning you're going to be giving off energy to this individual. You're going to be letting this person use the abundance that you have to offer, or going to realize the abundance that you have to offer within your community, or either within your home or your house, or whatever, your circle of friends, whatever it may mean to you. Okay, so kind of how our sun plays a part in the gravitational pull of how it keeps the planets in like a harmonious alignment. That's the way that you're going to be doing with your community, okay? So moving on to the middle of the week, we have the Ten of Wands, and it is in reverse. So I feel like there may be an individual, and the individual may be this King of Wands energy. This King of Wands energy is usually going to be represented by either a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Okay, I feel like this person is coming to lighten the burdens for you. They're going to be wanting to, I feel like they might have left you with a heavy load, and I feel like this person is coming to offer something to you. They're coming to offer forgiveness here. I feel like some of you may have been left with a heavy load or left with a burden. Them coming to make their offer to you might also give you a big surprise, because it says prepare to be astounded. So this is something you're not going to be expecting. They're going to notice that things are going to come a lot easier to you. Things are going to be a lot more harmonious with you, and this may also deal with this sun energy around you, okay? This may even come in the form of children, okay? Maybe a child in your life is going to become the center of your universe, okay? This might be an individual that becomes the center of your universe, but there's also going to be someone who sees the what you bring to the table, and they're going to want to offer their help to lighten your burdens that you have, to lighten the load that you have. Things that were hard for you will no longer be hard for you, okay? This person comes to make everything a lot easier for you, okay? Because they're going to be offering their forgiveness. If there's something they did, or if something they took you for granted, or they left you with a heavy load, this is something that's going to really astound you. But be prepared to be astounded, because it says that basically it's saying that you're not going to expect this. This person's just going to have a change of heart. Just how our wands usually represent change, this person is going to have a change of heart seemingly out of nowhere. But really, I feel like this person has been working on themselves, and they've come to understand that this is a time to offer some sort of forgiveness, or this is the time to offer help when it is most needed for you. Okay, so moving on to the next part of our week, we're going to talk about things that are going on at work with us, okay? Things dealing with money issues, things dealing with finances, things of that matter, schooling, even if it applies to you, okay? So we have the Flower of Life, and it's paired with our Seven of Cups. So to me, this Flower of Life kind of represents like an array of opportunities opening up all around you, just as this flower is opening up all around our image here, okay? Like flowers are opening up all around her. There's an abundance of opportunities. And this also says that now is a good time to take advantage of anything that you may want to spark up new seeds to be planted, now is the time to do that. If you want to invest in something, now is the time to invest in it. If you want to purchase a new object, now is the time to purchase that object, because I see it giving you a lot of abundance towards the end of the week here with our Ace of Coins. Now, moving on to the middle of the week, we have the Hangman. And what does the Hangman always represent? He represents, perspective, okay? So this could be saying that after you have planted your seed, after you have invested in it, don't wait around to watch the paint dry. I feel like you're waiting around, you're watching the paint dry, and it's kind of bugging you. Take this time instead to kind of debug your situation. I see here in this image there is kind of like a wrench, not a wrench, but a cogs and wheels behind the scene of what's going on. So this is like saying, make sure you take the time to debug your system. When I say debug your system, make sure there are no gaps and openings and things where places where things don't quite align. Realign your your financial investments. Make sure that you take the time to kind of gain better perspective on potential issues that could come up, that could arise from your financial strategy that you have in place. Okay. All right, this is what that card is representing, because at the end of the week, this is where you finally reap your benefits with our Ace of Coins here, okay? And speaking of reaping the benefits, we have our Oracle card here that says Mother of Life, Nourishment of the Golden Grain Mother. So basically this card is saying this is going to be your time to reap the harvest, okay? This is like time to, reap what you have harvested, okay? So basically any job opportunities, any jobs that you applied for, new job openings, go at it, because it's time. It's opening up just for you. Any gifts that you could be receiving, this is for you. You could be an increase in personal wealth or just a financial breakthrough. This is a time for financial breakthrough. If you know that there's a job position that you've been looking for, go ahead and apply for it, because it's going to be opening up soon, and you have a high, your potential for getting that opportunity is very likely, because you have a wide variety of options available to you. That's what my Seven of Cups card says. All right, so moving on to the to our last subject, which is going to deal with how we get along with people in our community, like our relationships or situationships or whatever it is we have with other people in our lives. We have the beginning of the week is represented by our Oracle card that says pleasure, and then we have the Page of Coins, and it's reverse. So this does mean something very significant to me. What this means to me is that you have an individual in your life right now that is probably not always taking they're not always taking what they say serious. Like if there's a plan that you guys had plans to do something, I feel like this person doesn't always stick to the plan. So to me, this is saying, keep exploring new ways to stay excited with your partnerships. Keep your promises. Stick to the plan. Stick to the schedule. I feel like there's someone who's making promises and they're not being met. They're always being canceled. So I feel like some of you may be dealing with a very forgiving individual. The reason why I say this is because we have the Judgment card. So the person that you're dealing with, if you haven't been keeping your promises to this person, or if you're dealing with someone who hasn't been keeping your promises with this individual, then that means that you are the person who is very forgiving. All right, so my message to the person that has been very forgiving is that you're going to have to take this time to sort of weigh out your options of what's beneficial for you. And that comes with our Justice card here. Weigh out the options that are beneficial to you. Use your intuition to read between the lines. If you can see here in this picture, she is kind of using a magnifying glass to sort of read between the lines of what's really going on behind the scenes, and kind of just because you've been very forgiving, is this person really worthy of your forgiveness? Is this person really worthy of your forgiveness? Are you wasting your time? All right, so basically be clear about how your goals line up with the relationship that you have with others, okay? If keeping up with the demands of your person is causing more sacrifice than you're willing, then this card pretty much calls you to reevaluate your partnership with them, okay? Like I said, use your intuition, weigh out your options, okay? Be a leader when it comes to making these decisions. Be a leader, because only you have the ability to dictate for your life, okay? only you can take charge. So basically, you have to act like it. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this message. If you did, go ahead and be sure to give me a big thumbs up. And don't forget to ring the bell and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later at your next 5 days. Bye.